This video is sponsored by VisualVFX. VisualVFX reached out to me and asked me to take a look at their products. There's a lot that come included in the all-in-one bundle. Can't go over everything, but we'll go over my favorites. The all-in-one bundle comes with an array of sound effects, transitions, LUTs, and light leaks all ready to use. After you get everything downloaded, the assets are neatly organized into folders. The transitions do come in a README document that actually tells you how to install it. The installation method slightly varies between Windows and Mac, but overall, you can go into the Blackmagic Design folder, Fusion, Templates, Edit, Transitions. Transitions are neatly organized into folders. Once you drop those folders into your transition folder, you open Davinci Resolve, you will actually have them laid out in folders for you, keeping them organized. Now, of course, to find your transitions, you simply go into Effects, Video Transitions, and since they're in folders, hit this little drop down here. As you scroll down, you will see the file names. You click on one, it will then show the transitions within the folder. And you just simply drag and drop. In the Inspector tab, they actually have a level of customizations. For this one, for instance, you can actually change the wobble and the brightness level. Once you make changes that you like, you can actually right click and create your own preset out of set transition. Simply give it a name and then hit OK. Now, each one of the sounds you just heard actually comes included in the all-in-one bundle. There are 4 folders included with tons of sound effects. I find myself maybe only having 2 criticisms. First one is literally just me splitting hairs. I would prefer if the transitions actually came with like an icon in the menu. But something about that adds an actual level of production to me for some odd reason, but it has no effect on the performance of the transitions. The next criticism really doesn't change the performance, but it would make it easier for those who are more or less are beginners. In Davinci Resolve 17.2, they introduced the Davinci Resolve 5 installation package. That's the preferred method I use anytime I make any presets myself. It would be nice if they had that included where you just double click and just installs everything for you. I do like the fact that the transitions they have are in folders, and it does keep everything organized for you and make them easier to find. Now, speaking of easy, they have a series of light leaks that come in the package. They're all easy to use because they're pre-rendered video. Now, by them being pre-rendered video, you just drag and drop them on your timeline and change the composite mode. These are all Google Drive downloads. You just download and extract them to get the content. So I'm gonna take this light leak here and just drop it on top of my footage. As you can see here, you can't actually see anything, so that's what I mean. You have to change the composite mode. From the Inspector tab, go down to Composite and set to normal. You can change it to Add or Screen. Usually the two best options. So if I set it to Screen, you then see it adds a little something to the sunrise. Now, if I was to go here and click this and hit D to disable, you then get an actual view of the original clip. If I click on the clip again and hit D to re-enable, now you see with the sunrise. Also, with the main video, you can simply double click and actually get a preview of what it looks like before dragging it on there. Go to Composite in the Inspector tab, change it to Add. It adds a little flare to the footage. Now, this is my footage without the light leak. Then, of course, with the light leak, it kind of gives you a little casting light over the side. With this being a separate video, you can actually go into the Inspector under Transform. You can actually zoom it in if you want to try to lessen the effect if you like. You can also rotate it around, zoom back in. Now it looks like more or less have a glow all around her. You can also lessen the opacity to lessen the effect. Now, I've used light leak transitions in the past, and they can be very heavy and taxing on your computer. Take them a little bit of time to render, so with these being pre-rendered videos, it makes them extremely easy to use. Also included is a number of cinematic LUTs that you can easily install on the color page. The installation is simple. You go down to the cogwheel, go into color management, you go into open LUTs folder, simply drag and drop the LUTs from the all-in-one bundle into your LUTs folder. Once done, close out the folder, hit update list, save. Within the color page, you will see a folder that says LUTs with a drop down arrow next to it. From there, you actually get access to all your cinematic LUTs folders. And for the limited time I've been messing around with the LUTs, they're actually a great foundation to replicate any type of film look. I like how the LUTs are broken up into genre and scenes, Hollywood styles, and you also have this duotone. This one here is definitely pretty cool. I actually created a preset similar to this. If you go into Hollywood, a lot of these actually have like names of different movies on there. Favorite Driver is actually one of my favorite movies. You double click, it will add it. You'll see the little icon here letting you know that it's applied. You can go down to your toolbar on the key. On the key output, you can drop the gain down to adjust it to your liking. Hitting Alt S, you can bring up another serial node and continue to make tweaks to your color grade. I want to give a special thank you to VisualVFX for sponsoring today's video. For my viewers, if you use code GSM10 at checkout, you get an additional $10 off the All-In-One Bundle. Now, if the All-In-One Bundle doesn't fit your needs, they do have their assets broken down to individual packages as well. The All-In-One Bundle, along with the individual packages, are actually discounted right now. As I said before, use that code on the All-In-One Bundle for $10 off. All in all, I feel like this package is a great startup package. For me personally, the light LUTs and the LUTs have definitely come in handy. For my tutorial videos, the sound effects will definitely be helpful. The camera shake and the brightness flash transition is definitely something I'll be using in the future. Other than that, the link will be below the like button. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next video.